Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. I just want to thank you again for inviting me into your beautiful home. And I just want to reiterate briefly, I know as we spoke on the phone yesterday, I promised you that I will keep only 15 minutes of your time. I want to discuss the extensive marketing that myself and Coldwell Banker can offer to you and your property. If after 15 minutes it doesn't make great business sense, I am more than happy to get up and leave. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Okay. So I just want to discuss briefly some numbers. So Coldwell Banker and our parent company has been #1 in residential real estate sales for the past 22 years. So that's extremely impressive, but most people don't really care how much real estate we sell, but not how much, but how we sell it and market the property for our sellers. So I just want to briefly discuss all of these 12 points of a conclusive integrated marketing approach that I'm going to offer you in your property. So to begin, now, did you know that 90% of buyers begin their home search online? That's a pretty big majority. So before they even decide to pick up the phone and call a real estate agent or to check out an open house, they're going to be viewing properties online. So would you think that having a strong online presence and professional photos to highlight your property, do you think that would be something of importance?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. Awesome. So I fully agree with that. So for that specific reason, I'm going to hire a professional photographer to come in and photograph all of the beautiful aspects of your property, highlighting the large kitchen, the open backyard, that sun porch that you guys absolutely love, and taking advantage of all of those features. Once I have these photographs, I'm going to do a couple different things. The first thing is I'm going to hire a designer to create a single property website. Now, why is that important? Because again, our buyers are beginning their search online. So with my single property website, you're going to see all of those beautiful photographs, a full description, mapping tools, and it's also going to give my contact information so that that buyer goes directly to the best resource to get the data about your property. Now, we don't want them on all those other sites where they can be distracted by similar properties or possibly your neighbor's property down the street. So I'm going to use this single property website for all of my online marketing. In addition to that, I'm going to have someone professionally narrate a 30-second slideshow of your property. Because we want to address as many possible mediums as possible, a lot of our millennial buyers are interested in video. So this video is going to have all of those beautiful photographs professionally narrated, and then it's going to be posted onto our YouTube channel. So again, why is that important to you? Because we want to focus on maximum exposure. Maximum exposure is going to bring us the maximum number of buyers and offers so that you, the seller, can choose the optimal price and terms and conditions. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next, I'm going to have my design team put together these absolutely fabulous brochures. The quality of them, as you can see here, utilizing those professional photos in that description, is bar none. Absolutely beautiful, 25 brochures, full cardstock. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to leave them here at your property so that whenever a buyer, whether they're viewing the property with myself or with their real estate agent, they're going to be able to pick this up. They're going to take this home with them or back to their agent's office at the end of the day and be able to revisit all of those beautiful attributes about your property. So whenever they're left at the end of the day with something of this quality and this caliber, they're going to remember your property and they're going to be focused on that rather than possibly the 5 or 6 other properties that they viewed that day. In addition, over the 5 years that I've been in this business, I have created a rather large database of friends, family, potential buyers, and sellers. So I'm going to send out a just listed e-card to every single person in my sphere. What that's going to do is, again, maximum exposure for your property, and we want to make sure that we are leaving no stone unturned. And one of those people, they might be interested in your property specifically, or they may know someone. So that's very important for that exposure piece. Now, may I ask you, in this day and age, do you think people are looking for information like that, or do you think they're willing to just kind of wait around and wait for an agent to get back to them, or do they want the information right now?
No, they want it right now.
They want it
Immediate
right now.
gratification.
Exactly. So we have eliminated that. We've made that possible through our mobile brochure writer. So do you have a smartphone on you?
Yes.
Okay, if you wouldn't mind pulling that out for me. And as if you were going to create a new message to your friend, in that spot where you would put their name, please type in 35620. Now in the part where you would type, hey, what's up? Go ahead and type in demo 107207. Capitalization does not matter. And now you should receive 2 messages back. So instantly you're getting information about the property. The first message is going to have a brief description, bedrooms, bathrooms, sale price. And the second one is going to be a link. Now that link is going to take them directly to the single property website. So we're using it in a multifaceted approach. So those buyers are getting the instant gratification of knowing what the inside of your home looks like. And it's twofold. As soon as they press that send button, I'm going to get their cell phone number. Now again, who is best suited to answer their questions other than your listing agent? So as soon as I get that, I'm going to pick up the phone, see if they have any questions, and ultimately schedule an in-person showing.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you. So, do you ever get those little, the just listed postcards in the mail? They're rather small. Okay. Not very impressive. So really what I'm going to do is take this to the next level. So I want to make sure, again, maximum exposure. And what we found is neighbors usually like to pick their neighbors. So tell me, what does this look like to you?
A wedding invitation.
A wedding invitation. You don't want to miss Aunt Susie's wedding, so you're going to open it.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you open that invitation, you're going to find, again, my design team is professionally preparing a trifold brochure of your property. Now, if this isn't impressive, I don't know what is. We want to make sure that they are telling every single person that they know that your property is available for sale. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's
okay.
Beautiful.
Awesome. So now, we talked a little bit about online. For me, I'm a little old school, but online is a necessary evil. And for me, I'm going to do anything possible to make sure that I get you maximum exposure. And I am so proud to be a part of the most innovative company here we have in the region, Coldwell Banker. So I am going to put your address into one of our exclusive systems called CBX Buyers. And what that's going to do is it's going to give me a profile of those buyers who are probably looking for a property like yours. So now I'm going to take all of that data and utilize it in targeted online marketing. This isn't just a broad marketing, I'm throwing a video out there, shooting for the stars and hoping to get a buyer. I'm going to target those people looking specifically for your house. So not only are these marketing ads going to be on Facebook and Instagram, but we're also going to use an algorithm. Say you're looking at Nike tennis shoes, and then you go look at the news, or you're looking at a recipe for dinner. What do you see? Nike tennis shoes. Exactly. So we're using that same algorithm and system to target those buyers. Maximum exposure. Now, I want to make sure that we are, again, advertising to as many possible buyers. So I am more than happy to cooperate with all of our local co-brokes. So our multi-list system has over 7,000 subscribers. I want to make sure that every single one of those agents is notified about the listing of your property, because ultimately they might have the buyer. So I am going to send out a customized announcement to every single one of them, notifying them that your property is available for sale. Now, all of these websites everyone's aware of, Zillow, Trulia, Realtor, and Coldwell Banker has gone, again, the extra mile and ensured that we are on over 700 websites. So we want to make sure we are bringing you as many possible buyers. In addition to that, Coldwell Banker, because we're rooted in such a long history and we have the ability to pay to be one of the top brokerages on these sites. So in addition, I will receive an email notifying me of any buyer that might be interested in your property. So I've made you a lot of promises. And for me, communication is huge, and keeping those promises is essential. So as soon as I and all of my team design these brochures and the websites and the videos, I'm going to send you this email. This email is going to detail all of these promises that I have fulfilled, and they're also going to include links so you can see your video, you can see your single property website, and then you can also send these out to all of your channels and all of your sphere. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Okay, so again, why is this important? We are the #1 brokerage in the country for sales, and it's because we know how to market our properties. So that is my 15 minutes. They are up. I have done my homework and prepared data as far as comparable properties. Would you like me to stay and go over that,
Sure.
or would you like me to leave?
No, sure. I'd like to know more.
Okay, thank you.